Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. We've got Mobley, and it's Black in at the center position. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Here's Cole. Pass to Holmes. Here's Fry. Three-pointer. Here's Crawford, and he dunks it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Pass to Mobley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Pass to Wade. Wide open. Here's Cole. Black defending. The shot by Cole, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Pass to Rogers. Now here's Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Wade. Pass to Holmes. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Plenty of space. The shot by Cole, no good.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Here's Cox, defended by Holmes. Here's Cox. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the screen, 6 to shoot. And the layup falls.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Pass to Fry. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. To the middle to stop the drought. Good on the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Pass to Black. Here's Cox. Launches it. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he hits the first of 3. Monroe's checked in for Mobley. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Cox the pass to Black.
And few players can be that accurate with a pass from that distance.
And then that authoritative with the finish.
That is true.
Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Cole. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. And the basket by Fry.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Pass to Monroe. Here's Rogers. Fires from 14. Fry grabs a board. Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. They set the screen. Down low. Here's Crawford. He nails it. And we're tied. Crawford's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Crawford's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Rogers. Black outside. Fires for 3. Fry grabs the board. Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Rogers. Here's Monroe. No points yet. Excellent D there from Holmes.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Fry tries again, and it's good on the lay-in. Fry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Over to the left wing. There's the triple. Excellent D there from Holmes.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
The home team calls timeout. it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
.156 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ellis. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Morris with it. Pass to Thorpe. No good with the triple. Gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Monroe, the pass to Wall. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Thorpe with a rebound.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Thorpe. Lets the three fly. Monroe grabs the miss. Gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. In time, but it would not fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter, leading by just 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
A moment here for an injury report.
He said there's a bit of weakness in the wrist area, but so far no sign of any broken bones. A return tonight is no longer in the cards. The question now is this a multi-game injury? Something that's yet to be determined. Guys?
Thanks for the update there, Allie. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
And it's Neal in at the point. Here's Thorpe. Yet to see a basket. Here's Coles. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Monroe. Takes the 3. Fry grabs the board. Fry's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Coles. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Here's Monroe. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Shooting around 44%. Not bad. Right wing. Here's Fry. Barlow grabs a miss. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Ellis passes to Monroe. Lets it go from the wing. And the shot is good off the backboard. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
And the visitors call time here. gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Fry. Gatling grabs the miss. He's gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Mobley, right side. Pass to Monroe. Back to Mobley. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
Here's Thorpe. Still without a bucket. Here's Taylor. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Coles has got his second bucket on the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Ellis. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. And he drops that one in.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Pass to Thorpe. Out left to the wing. Here's Fry. Sinks the tray. Fry's got 9.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
The home team calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Teams deciding to change it up. Here's Pittman. He's scoreless. 14 feet away, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Pass to Fry. Here's Cole. Here's Fry. 9 points in the game. The 3-ball. That shot, no good.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Cole. Pass to Fry. Now Holmes. Here's Fry. Second chance effort. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Pass to Pittman. Here's Cox. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. Cox has got 6.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And the visitors call time here. Checked in for Monroe. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
A minute 58 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Wade. Now Holmes, looking to win the run. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tries the spin move. Here's Cox. He's got 6. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Crawford. Crawford's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Old team foul. Cox. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Wade, and here's Holmes. Here's Clowney, covered by Mobley. Back to Holmes. From downtown, it's hauled in by Black. Black's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Cox. 55 seconds left in the first half. Another shot. And the layup is good. 10 points for him.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
There's 48 seconds left in the half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
They get it back. Here's Cole. Still no points. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. 27 seconds left in the first half. Here's Cole. Just 5 to shoot. They still need this, and that's good. Off the glass that time. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Cox. The floater. Can't capitalize inside. And the first half now in the books. Leading by 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Visiting team, 21.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot.
Transition to center court. Drums, please. And thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've got Mobley, and it's Ellis in at the point guard position. Here's Cox. Pass to Mobley. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
And it's Holmes in at the 3. Here's Fry. Looking to get back on track. The shot off that time. Mobley with some nice D. Shooting 52% from the floor so far. Ellis passes to Cox. Mobley outside. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Off target from 3-point range. Shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Holmes. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Black. Here's Cox, defended by Holmes. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, you take it right at him, and if they block the shot, fine, but you can't back down.
Here's Wade. No made baskets yet. Pass to Cole. Puts up a 3. Cox with a rebound.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Now here's Mobley. Black outside. Here's Cox. 6 points for him. There's the 3. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Now here's Black, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Cole. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he drops it first. Hits both from the stripe. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the inside. Here's Cox. And he banks in the layup. Cox has got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Crawford. The three-pointer off the mark.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's Wade. No points so far. Here's Cox. Defended by Holmes. Black takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the visitors call time here. For Evan Mobley. Here's Fry. He's got 9. And here's Holmes. On the wing, Wade. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Wade. Got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. On the attack, Holmes. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Monroe misses. Shooting a low 30% from the floor. Here's Wade. Pass to Cole. Three-pointer Holmes. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Cox. Got a hand on it. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Fry. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Here's Cox. Give him 8. Pass to Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cox. Takes a 3. The rebound by Cole.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Holmes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holmes has gotten his first points in this one. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
The home team calls timeout. Quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season.
Well, a big part of their offense a year ago was the three-point shot, and their accuracy was unbelievable.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Ivy outside to the inside to win the drought. Wall no good. Shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Clowney, and he jams it home with authority.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Ivy. Pass to Wall. Left block shot on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Oh, so hard to stay with Ivy when he's dancing with the ball.
Here's Taylor. Hasn't got one to fall yet.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Ivy outside. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 13. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Mobley, and it's Pittman in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Taylor, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's Monroe. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
He does not get the second one.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. So it's the home team now. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass to Monroe. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Fires from deep. Here's Pittman. 5 on the clock. Unloads. Fry grabs the board. Fry's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Coles passes to Thorpe. Here's Fry, covered by Mobley. Down low, to the middle. Stolen! And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Monroe. Pass to Mobley. Here's Pittman. There's the screen. Here's Monroe. And the 3 off target. Shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Thorpe. The ball's knocked loose. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Coles with a rebound. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Thorpe. Here's Taylor. Shot from 12. The shot comes out.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
To snap the cold streak. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Count it.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
And the visitors call time here. hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Dort, the pass to Fry. Pass to Crawford. Inside. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. It's blocked. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Cox. To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Wade. Here's Fry. Here's Clowney. Wade, the pass to Fry. Here's Crawford. Black defending. Shoots from the right block. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And the free throw, no good. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Pass to Cole. Here's Fry, covered by Mobley. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
From 3. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now Ellis. Takes a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen. Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Here's Wade. From downtown. Ooh, it doesn't go. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cox. Now Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And the visitors call time here. To check out our player of the game.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
It's evident that this crowd loves him. And with the way he's playing, it's easy to see why. He's really delivered for them time and time again. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Graham.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's Wall. Intercepted. Here we go. Goes up. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now Wall. Now Ivy. Off on the layup. There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Thorpe. Count it!
Defensive foul. Gabe Pittman. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Now here's Morris. He's guarded closely. Sinks it in the post.
The assist. Morris.
16 seconds left to play in the fourth. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. As we leave, we present our player of the game.